Got a question here from Nick Kuz. Can you run through how to pull out equity and how the finance works for that? That's a really great question. In fact, I'll show you an example of a real case scenario of a client I'm helping to refinance and cash out equity right now. So I've got a couple here. Income right now combined is about $150,000. They purchased a house in Inner Crescent, Denham Court, and they purchased it in 2016 for $720,000. Now, this couple also follows me on TikTok and saw that equity release video and go, oh, why don't we do an equity release? So let's do it. So before we start on anything, I did a valuation on the property. I blacked it out for privacy reasons. The property right now is worth $1,080,000. That will be the first step of the equity release based on this couple that's on a combined income of $150,000. I did the valuation on the property, tick. As I've shown you, the property is worth $1,080,000. At 80% borrowing capacity, the loan will be $864,000. The reason I'm using 80% is because that's a maximum loan to value ratio that you can borrow against a security without incurring mortgage insurance. Now, the client's current lender is RAMS, and the balance right now is $525,820.70. I pop this figure over here. I then chuck it into my calculator. It works out that the client has a potential of $338,179.30 of equity. That completes step 2, which is working out the equity. Step 3 is very simple. He's asking the client, you want it? I wonder what the client will say. Of course I want it. Fourth step is structuring. So loan number 1 will be the original loan balance, $525,820.70. And loan number 2 will be $338,179.30. And next is the product type. So the two options that the client has is to stay with the existing bank, which is RAMS, or go. And the client chose to go, which is HSBC, and they're getting a cashback of $3,288 to cover all their refinancing costs, which is around $500. And the product they picked is a 2-year fixed rate, which is with HSBC for loan number 1, which is this loan balance, the original one. Loan number 2, which will be the cash out, that would be a variable product, interest only, and the repayments will come out of a offset account. But the trick here, guys, is that you do not make any repayments on this, because all this money, which is the 338, will be put into here. So that's dollar for dollar offset, 100% offset, and the client does not need to pay any repayments on this loan facility. Next step is submitting the loan. Bada bing, bada boom. A few moments later, which is the final step, the client gets a better rate with HSBC versus RAMS. They got some cash back in the wallet minus some fees, so about around $2,800 plus in their wallet, and they got a spare facility to use. Hopefully that answers your question.